by the
Oh,
way.
fuck, I got like 80 messages that I haven't even gone through, and who knows how many voice notes.
We in the man cave. We out here. Today's Friday. Good Friday. Happy Friday. A lot of religious people out here celebrating this wonderful, wonderful day we got here. But what's good with your boy, man? What's good with your boy P. Diddy? Your boy P. Diddy's fucking around right now.
No Diddy, no Diddy.
Ooh, no Diddy.
Don't start that shit. Don't start that shit, bro.
No Diddy.
Let's get a quick No, that's a bad Diddy. Let's get a quick recap on what's going on with P. Diddy. Let's go.
Bridget Matter is live with more. Bridget.
So usually we do go live outside of Diddy's home, but today we, along with all other media, were thrown out of the neighborhood. Diddy has not been seen in the public eye since the raids on his homes in LA and here in Miami. On Monday, federal agents raided Sean P. Diddy Combs' multi-million-dollar mansions in LA and Miami. It was carried out by the Department of Homeland Security team that handles human trafficking crimes. A number of electronic devices were seized. While Diddy has not been arrested, a key member in his entourage, Brendan Paul, was while with Diddy at Opa-locka Executive Airport. Paul is facing drug charges after police say he had suspected cocaine and marijuana-laced candy in his bag. He is named as Diddy's drug mule in an updated 98-page complaint against Diddy and several co-defendants, including Diddy's son and actor Cuba Gooding Jr., filed by music producer Rodney Jones. The scathing document mentions Miami 66 times and claims Diddy's $20 million Star Island pad hosted drug-fueled sex parties with sex workers. It says women were sometimes recruited by Jones from the booby trap on the river, using exclusive bad boy hats like this one worn by Jones and Paul. It goes on to list at least 8 alleged sex workers visited the Star Island home 32 times between November 2022 and May of 2023.
We going up, we going live.
Jones claims Diddy is an enthusiastic drug user, and it was required all employees, quote, from the butler to the chef to the housekeepers, to walk around with a black Prada pouch or face pack.
They're forcing it out.
This literally wants everybody to be on deck with that stuff already. They want it ready.
They're forcing it.
I think they're forcing it. Whenever he passes by them, he just wants to and keep it moving.
That can't be real. That
Diddy's like, hey, you come over here real quick. Let me see what we got to work with right now. Yo, that's so wild that you just sitting around, just be like, you can be on the toilet, yo, get me some E, give me some Coke right now. This is so wild, yo. Oh my god.
He has the other guy walking in church.
The black pack, like this one Paul is wearing, while holding 2 pill bottles on a yacht. The rap mogul has denied all sexual misconduct allegations brought against him in 5 separate lawsuits. Diddy's plane returned to the Opa-locka Executive Airport on Wednesday, but the 54-year-old rapper is nowhere to be found.
That dude's on the run. This dude's on the fucking run, bro.
Well, they checked it. They downed the plane. He wasn't on the plane.
That's what he means. He's on the run, though.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's not. But
that's literally what he means.
No, because it's not a criminal lawsuit. It's a civil case.
Say it again.
Yeah,
it's not criminal yet. It's a civil case.
This is the thing. He hasn't been charged with criminal, but he knows he will be.
Yeah, but until he doesn't get charged, he doesn't have to show up to nowhere, guys.
Why you have to wait until you get charged? If you know it's coming.
You know what?
Carl, you're gonna go to court. Well, I'll get in charge, that guy.
No, I would make the run for it before the charges even come out. Because when the charges go out, then you have to be on the run. Might as well get on the run before that. Get a head start.
I think I'm gonna be. You know what? Bias is right. He's not being charged with anything, right? But it's coming.
Okay,
it's
but
like
hasn't came yet.
50 said it. 50 said it. He was like, "Yo, they don't do this shit for nothing. They don't. The FBI just don't raid a house for shits and giggles. They got something, bro.
Well, if you really want to go there, if you really want to go there, look what they did to Trump. So they did raid the house for something, which was BS.
He Trump.
You know what's very interesting?
Trump was holding secret documents that he was not supposed to keep in Mar-a-Lago.
But if you want to do it that way, Biden also has them, and nothing has happened to him, and he has them in his garage.
But the issue is the difference. There's a major difference. Biden is the president right now, and when it happened to Trump, he was already not president.
For those documents, the actual statement behind it is that they cannot leave the White House. Yeah, if you're president or not.
Hillary had a private email server.
But Hillary's a whole different nutcase.
She was like, I don't have documents. I have a private email server.
She's playing with the words. She's playing word salad right now. She's like, oh, technically I didn't say. But you know what's funny? Because like I came into this and I was gonna call one of you guys out on the whole Trump thing, because I was like, oh well, they're chasing Diddy, but does that mean Diddy did it? And but it sounds like Bello beat me to the. Bello was like, you know what? They actually chased Trump. I'm like, this.
See, it's what happens, man. It's what happens when you deal with a critical thinker,
Yeah, there you go.
You gotta be on your toes when you're arguing with Jose.
Yeah, I respect that. I was gonna say some shit, but he beat me to it.
Listen, it's called having an open mind. You can't go one way and you can't go the other. You have to just be open to everything.
Yeah.
With that being said, if Trump did something wrong, he should have his house raided. I don't think he did, and if he did, Biden should too. But whatever. What the fuck is going on with Diddy right now, bro? This everybody has already kind of known for a little bit that he's been a little iffy,
sus,
a little sus. A little sus.
I learned it from 50
Cent doesn't 50 Cent holds no mercy to this guy from the get-go. Mm-hmm. But the problem is all of these allegations, right? All of these allegations, and I think they're just waiting for Justin Bieber to speak his piece. Once Justin speaks,
that's very. It's good that you mentioned Justin Bieber. Let's take a look at this.
Oh, he came in ready today.
We can't really disclose. But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. He signed to Usher. I'm signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
What the?
Bro, wait.
We're being
How old is this guy there? He has to be like at least 35, 40 in that video.
Oh, we need to repeat that one part.
I didn't realize he was that much older than Usher.
Listen,
it's full crazy.
Full crazy.
And we gonna go
for what? A 13-year-old, 14-year-old?
Full crazy.
That was wild. What he just said was kind of wild. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like
I didn't realize he was that much older than Usher. I did not realize that.
I don't even think that matters, man. He's a creep.
No, but it's even worse because Justin Bieber was 15, right? Justin Bieber was 15. Usher was 13.
Sean Puffy Combs for a year. In the 90s, do you understand what that's like? It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. There were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no. Oh my God. Dude. It's stacking up, bro. Right, it's kind of stacking up.
I think this meme and they put the Diddy Epstein.
Oh yeah, they have like an updated picture. No, see, but the thing is, it's not even that it's stacking up. It's been stacked up for a while. It's just now coming all resurfacing. Those videos I've seen 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I've seen those videos.
I don't follow.
But nothing has happened. Nothing has happened because why? Anybody that wants to file a lawsuit against him has to be somebody big. If you're talking about just a regular Joe Smo, you can file a lawsuit.
It ain't happening.
You get paid off. Nothing happens. But the fact that Cassidy was the one to start everything really opened up the can of worms.
Yeah, it's really a lot of hearsay, and I really don't think
hearsay.
It's hearsay. It's hearsay until a certain point.
Yeah,
and that's why everybody can say whatever they want.
True. But if you really want to,
is Cassie the one that said that? Is Cassie the one that said that he has like videos and shit?
So this is the thing. I was about to bring that up. If you really want to correlate things, Jeffrey Epstein had cameras all over his house. Guess what they have in Diddy's house? Cameras in every room.
Cameras all over. Yeah.
So he was basically the Epstein of the music industry.
A rap.
So what they're claiming to do, right? What they're claiming that he did is basically get these artists to do some, very Diddy shit, which we all know what that means, and record them in the act and hold it to blackmail them. That way they can do whatever he needs to
that's
do.
The same thing that Epstein did with all these politicians and these powerful people.
But the reason why I think, and again, you can call me a conspiracy theory, whatever you want to do. The reason why I think that they're really going this hard at Diddy and they didn't go that hard on Epstein is because the list on Epstein holds way more weight, because you're talking about government officials. You're talking about the top of the food chain. Diddy stuff is just artists. Yeah, they are big artists, but they're not the elite.
Didn't they have Universal like owners and shit like that also on the list?
Bro, everybody was on that list.
Shit?
Yeah, Epstein's list holds way more weight than this list.
Right. He was actually invited people who had actual power, like actual governmental power. Where Diddy is just dealing with crackheads and hoes and
other artists like Jay-Z and things like allegedly and things like that. But with that being said, I mean, again, I'm not saying that with Diddy's list it's not major, but it doesn't hold as much weight as Epstein's list, which is probably why the list hasn't fully came out. Because you can have anybody from government officials to judges to who knows what else is on that list.
Yeah. And it's great. And fucking Cat Williams, he called it. Well, peep this.
It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Listen. When we first published that interview, right? When we did a reaction video,
you said some shit.
I was seen as a conspiracy theorist.
I didn't say that.
And now look what's going on. Now Cat Williams is standing on the top of the.
He's on top right. Everybody's looking at Cat Williams like he's the Messiah right now. This is like he called it. He called it.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Even though he called it, this has been going on for a long time. I've already knew about this. I knew about the whole dress stuff. I knew about the homosexual stuff that had to go on and on for you to proceed in your career. He just exposed it. Like he made it mainstream on the Shay Shay podcast.
My issue is, Carlos, all right, it's not about money anymore.
No,
it is not. I think it's about power over. So
control. It's control.
Diddy is not gonna get power like governmental power like Trump is getting. Like Trump is after the White House because he got a taste of the governmental power, being a president. Okay.
Yeah.
So Diddy's not gonna get that. So you think it's just that how you say it, that narcissistic power over people. Like I can control your life. I have the power to control your life like the Sims.
Yeah,
that's
exactly what it is. Because I mean, let's face it, this guy's a billionaire. He doesn't need any more money, but he wants to know that he wants to know that he still has the respect and the power over anybody that he wants.
Yeah, what?
Epstein, I think it started as the money, and obviously with that, he was able to gain power. But yeah, man, this is
what Epstein, he got the money and the power, right? He got the connections, because mostly connections. But I think with him, he was already in too deep to get out.
Epstein?
Yeah, think about it. He already have all control of these government to stay. If you have black milk,
that's what I'm saying. He was a facilitator.
He was a facilitator. What do you mean? He's not. He wasn't like a bystander.
He's deep from the beginning.
He was digging that trench.
He was in a place where you cannot back out, even if you wanted to.
But okay, wait. I'm not sure I'm understanding you. Are you referring to his victims being in too deep or him?
Him. He's
saying
government officials.
You're saying that there could have been a moment. There could have been a moment where he had a change of heart and he was like, I'm just in too deep. Like I gotta keep going because there's no point.
There's a moment, but I'll explain myself. I'm not gonna explain myself.
I don't know. I feel like if you start digging, especially in certain ways. You're not gonna stop.
How fetish can you get?
How fetish can you get?
Bro, like, dude, come on, like Epstein situation. Trump said he didn't really know that guy, but the only thing he knew about Epstein, the girls he would mess around were a little bit too young for his liking. That's what Trump said about Epstein.
This is the big difference with Epstein and Diddy. Besides, obviously having the two different types of lists,
and both is child.
Yeah, so yeah, both are child, but whatever. But the biggest difference is that Epstein's, yes, they were young girls and things like that, but it was always the heterosexual sex. Whereas in the music industry, it's all about the opposite sex and the same sex. So if you're a female, you're gonna have to do female things, right? And if you're a male, you're gonna have to get with other males and do homophobic Diddy things. That's a big thing because Diddy's mentor, or the one that got him into the music industry, I forgot what his name was. He was no Diddy. So with that being said, he got groomed, and the same thing, now Diddy's getting his power by sleeping with other men and humiliating men to doing homosexual things.
But that would only work if those guys were truly heterosexual.
No, because those guys will do anything to get up in fame.
So there's actually something that slave owners used to perform on their slaves, right? And I'm talking about when white Europeans were enslaving African slaves.
Yeah,
there was something that some of them were performing, and that's like breaking the stallion. I forget what the terminology was, but basically the slave owner, the guy, would rape the dude, his slave. He would rape him in front of the all the other slaves.
Humiliation ritual. That's what they call it.
Yeah, it was like some sort of humiliation. It was like a dominating ritual.
Yeah, breaking them. Like we said, breaking them down. You're breaking them emotionally down that you're done. Whatever.
Yeah,
So the whole
I did not hear it.
To bring it back to Cat Williams, that's the whole purpose of wearing a dress. It's for the same purpose. It's to humiliate.
Dress is not that.
Listen, you guys said that Cat Williams was blowing smoke. Jose over here said that he needed the clout.
I said
it's Cat Williams.
I questioned the dress.
Never needed clout.
He did.
I questioned the dress because like Robin Williams, bro. Robin Williams did a whole movie where he was Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, so there was one point in the interview. I don't think you guys have seen this one, but this one was with Joe Rogan. It was probably like 2 weeks ago, where Joe Rogan asked him, "Do you really believe that it takes guys to wear dresses in order to succeed?" And the way Cat Williams responded to that was, "Tell me one person that has worn a dress that hasn't been successful. Not one."
Has Joe Rogan worn a dress?
No.
Worn a dress
that has worn a dress and has failed. That's what you're saying.
Oh, exactly. It has failed.
Yeah. But, okay. Then go back to the dress. We had a big argument about the dress.
No. But what I'm saying is that in the Epstein's was basically about them having pedophilia and all this stuff, whereas in the Diddy case, it's more about homosexuality.
But when Cat
is it? Because here's a video.
When you got Meek Mill taking it from behind, bro. Yeah.
Look. Let me show you this video, and then let me know what you think.
I'm a Scorpio.
No.
Oh, I seen this.
Ava Combs.
What's your other last
name?
Kid.
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs. Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
What are you doing, bro? She looks so uncomfortable,
bro.
The baby.
But you still have beautiful.
Not a baby, but she's a
like
kid.
She's like
my
10.
child also.
She's like 13.
Please tell the story.
So I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs.
This is very uncomfortable.
That is creepy,
very
dude.
To be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up.
Pause. But look at.
Is she reading the script?
Pay attention to the guys in the back. How happy they look. That's crazy,
no, bro.
It's so weird.
She looks like she's reading this. No, she looks like she's reading a script.
Yeah, she probably
look at
is.
her eyes. Look at her eyes when she's talking right now. Just look at the eyes.
No, yeah. And she probably is because she don't want to. Obviously, he don't want her to mess up. But it pisses me off how everybody in the back, like, look at them, like they're basically yes man because they know that they were Diddy. That's what it is.
The story is just so weird because she's like, oh yeah, I was on the streets, and then Diddy saw me and decided to like save me, and it's just like, what the hell? Like, Diddy, you just saw a little kid and just grabbed her up, bro. And there's no women.
But all you have
three dudes.
All you have to do to make that story worse is just add a white van. Imagine that same story and you add a white van to that. It's a wrap. That's kidnapping, bro.
It's wild, bro. It's creepy. It's fucking creepy as fuck, though. But yo, I did stumble upon something that was mad funny.
Like for example, Angelina Jolie and the other guy, Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt.
They adopt a whole bunch of kids, but you don't.
It's
not
different.
that same vibe. Yeah. It's not that same vibe.
Yeah, he doesn't have like about 500. He doesn't have about 500 different allegations.
I've never.
Brad Pitt didn't just go to Africa and pick up a few black kids. That's not how it went. Diddy literally took a child off the street, a white kid in America.
I'm trying to say I never seen them actually go in and do an interview with the kids, like put them up the camera and say this.
I see what you mean. Like, yeah. It's that
was just bizarre.
That is very Diddy behavior. I will say that.
That is very.
Hey, look, I'm authenticating my innocence. Look at this. I am a nice person. Look at the proof.
Not for now, but
dude, that's like, creepy, dude.
It's gotten to the point. It's gotten to the point where the name Diddy it's like.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
It's gonna be synonymous with something sexual, with something like.
By the way, somebody from I think it's Ohio. Somebody already trademarked the word "No Diddy."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm like, see, he's going places. That guy's going places.
Smart man. Carlos, who do you think is next?
Jay-Z.
He said it here.
I'm calling it right now. It's Jay-Z. Allegedly.
He's calling it right now.
Should I wear the tinfoil hat next time, Jose? Let me know.
No,
Jay-Z.
Dude, I'm not gonna question.
I wouldn't be surprised. I am open-minded until something happens. It's like they starting to look at Diddy. What if Diddy walks away? Wait. The thing is, we're assuming Diddy did it. All this stuff. What if he walks away? What if they don't find anything on him?
This is the thing.
That would not vindicate your position.
Whether or not they found it or whether or not they hid it, two different things.
Right.
Because they found Epstein's list. They found Epstein's list. We know it exists.
They have proof,
but it hasn't been released. So it could be the exact same thing. What if the entire raid was to get rid of the evidence? Boom.
Yeah, he got
another one. I don't think it was.
Okay,
that is so. Oh my, yeah.
That is third level country type of shit.
That we need a raid to destroy the evidence that we're going to. It just doesn't make sense. It's you're trying to destroy evidence.
Let me rephrase it. I don't think that was the case, but if I had connections,
if they wanted. Carlos, if they
you would publicize destroying evidence.
No. I would contact somebody that I know at the CIA and like, hey, listen, raid my house, take all my stuff, and boom.
Carlos, they wouldn't do it that way. You know why?
Why wouldn't you just do it in silence?
Wait, let me explain. When they broke in, they put everyone in cuffs.
Yeah, but
as soon as they got there.
Yeah, but that's procedure. That's the same. That's the same.
Bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It is. If your house is gonna get raided. For safety precautions, they handcuff everybody, eliminate everybody out of the situation, and then they focus on who they need to focus on.
Yeah.
So unless you're that lady that got shot.
And they let go. They let go of everybody almost except for his mule, his drug mule.
Yeah.
They had to let them go. They don't have warrants on them. Yeah. But my issue is this is the part I do not get. Actually, I get why just human nature is just fucking bizarre. But why is there so many famous people doing this shit?
Well, I'm telling you
because the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, but what does the sexual aspect of the shit and the love of money have to do with it?
When they say sell your soul, this is what they mean. That's it.
It's like
I think
it's not
the
money
power.
anymore.
Yeah, but so you once you get the money, you acquire power, and then
Right,
the power amplifies who you are.
Okay, but
Right?
why
It
is it
amplifies
always
it.
Carlos,
okay? I
Carlos,
get it, but
go
why is
ahead.
it always in these cases it's underage kids?
No, it's
It's
not.
not.
It's
It's
not.
not.
In this
Think
case,
about
it's
there
underage
are
kids. In the
1,000.
Epstein case, it's underage kids.
So look. I'm gonna give you examples of being non, kids. What's his name? Sam Smith or whatever. He's a very famous artist from back in the day. Well, not back in the day, recent. When he first started out, he was a normal guy, right? All of a sudden, he started doing some demonic dances and all this stuff. He started getting more famous. Now he's come on full blown homosexual on stage, basically doing a sex show in front of kids shows. And he catapulted.
That too.
That's one. Number two.
Lil Nas X is one of them.
What happened?
Lil Nas X, he's one of them.
Dude, yeah. That one right there is another one. And another one, Bad Bunny. Why do you think he ended up
why is he wearing a dress?
Wait, that video that that music video that catapulted his career was the one that he was wearing that red dress, rapping in the entire video in that red dress. Everybody was like, yo, that is mad Diddy. What's going on? Obviously, they didn't say Diddy back then, but that was mad Diddy. What's going on? What happened after that video? He catapulted to the fucking moon. Bro.
He changed his flow because before he used to be extremely vulgar.
Correct.
Like his shit was.
It got to the point where even during the halftime show, I think that was a halftime show, or one of his major concerts, he ended up kissing one of his backup dancers that happens to be a dude. I'm telling you, you can deny all you want, bro, but the way you get to the top in the music industry,
the guy was wearing a dress.
The way you get to the top in the music industry is by doing homosexual shit. That's just what it is.
Okay,
Hollywood and music is the same shit.
Okay, let's say the homosexual stuff. My issue is that in all these cases that are popping up, the Epsteins, the R. Kellys, and all this, it always has to do with underage kids.
No, but it doesn't though. I just gave you 3 examples that have to do with kids.
I know three other examples, but eventually, if you dig deeper into that, you're gonna find human trafficking with underage kids.
Yeah, eventually, I guess. Yeah, you're probably right.
So it's like it goes from one extreme to another. I don't understand.
Well, listen, I can give you my opinion, but I know Jose over here is gonna call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever the case is.
I'm listening. I'm just listening. I'm taking it in. I'm taking it in.
No, you're analyzing this shit. I can see your eyes.
I'm gonna say my piece, and then
Jose's a troll.
I'm gonna say because the minute that it finds out that it is real, it is. You know what? I don't have to ask for any apologies in a minute. I'm gonna say it, and then that's it. The reason why they are so interested in minors is for 2 reasons. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie, Sound of Freedom. I'm hoping you guys saw it. Right, it's a major industry when it comes to money. That's one. But the main reason, besides the money, is that celebrities and higher ups really want kids is for something called adrenochrome. That's basically when they drink the child's blood, due to the fact that they believe that when they do that, they actually live longer. Their goal right now is to live to 98 and 100 years old. And they believe that by doing this is by actually drinking little kids' bloods. And the way that they do this, hold on. It gets deeper, right? So it gets, all right, it gets deeper. So the way that they actually make this work is they say that the kid has to be in a terrified state, meaning that they scare the kid on purpose. So when the kid is like scared, that's when they take the blood out the kid, whether that's through injection or whatever the case is, and then they have the blood. They say that when you terrify a kid and you scare the kid, that when they're in that state, that's when that blood matters the most. Then they inhale that or whatever, however they proceed to do that. That's what Hollywood, that's what these elites look for, according to adrenochrome drinkers. And it's a real thing. You look it up on Wikipedia and for the world.
My thing is, there's a scientist. I have to look up the article.
Hold up. I wanted to say something.
All right, say something before I say my statement. Go ahead, Jose.
Go ahead, Bias. I'm trying to digest all the information.
It is disturbing.
On this YouTube channel called Veritasium. It's a science channel. The guy has like 14 million subscribers. Really good channel, by the way. he talks about he goes see a scientist and they're talking about what gene causes the human to actually age, the aging gene, and they're able to identify what the actual gene is. And one of the ways to reverse aging is shocking the body. Like if you're all of a sudden hot and you throw yourself in an ice bath, like straight after workout, that shocks the body and actually helps you reverse aging.
Yeah, they say ice bath is good for that.
How the fuck is blood going through the same thing?
I think
I'm not a scientist. I don't know, but that's probably what they believe. I mean,
so probably right. Yeah, probably so because this is a lot. This is a lot. I'm trying to
wait. Do you want me to throw one more thing in there that kind of backs up this whole claim?
Go ahead.
Okay. Have you guys ever heard of the Bohemian Grove?
No.
Yeah, I have. That's the big owl. Come on, Alex Jones.
Hey,
that's
Jose.
One of the early Alex Jones.
This is the thing, Jose.
I can't know everything about.
No. But what I'm saying, it's something against you. What I'm saying is that we're gonna have to, throw these links at you so you can at least be introduced.
Jose, you know what it is, Jose. I'm pretty sure he knows what it is.
He probably does, but basically, it's just so you can open the mind to something like this being real, because unfortunately, there are some very demonic people out there.
That's what made Alex Jones famous. Was the Bohemian Grove, where he got in and actually recorded the ceremony.
So the Bohemian Grove, I forgot in which state it's located. I'll get that information for you. But it's basically a place in the woods where all the elites meet. That's basically where most of the presidents, before they get initiated presidency, they go to this.
All business people,
and they have like this like satanic rituals and whatever the case is. Alex Jones actually snuck up in there like 10 years ago. He's the only one that has been able to get footage, right? So that footage, this is why he got banned off of YouTube, FYI, because he posted
that big owl.
Yeah,
the big owl, and then they have a ceremony where they have like a fake baby.
Yeah,
it's like a doll, and they don't they like do the same kind of shit, like they cut the doll and then
they do the same thing. They take babies and bodies and whatever the case is. Some ritual,
but it's all ceremonial. In this case, in the Bohemian Grove, it's a doll of a baby. So it's more ceremonial.
So
they say it's fake. So but who knows?
So, and this is just how my mind works, because I don't just take everything.
No, and you can't.
Right. So
I you have to at least look into.
Yeah. I like, so for instance, for the Alex Jones thing, where he went and had a video and he took recordings of this event. Right. Was he already rich? Was he already rich?
No, he's not.
He was already up and coming. So he
wasn't famous.
He wasn't famous, but did he have a good net worth?
Yeah.
No,
he
was starting out. That's very early in his career.
So do you think that?
Yeah, but he already had the connections.
Do you think that him? Do you think that he would benefit for doing this video? He benefited from making this video.
It helped him in the beginning, but it didn't push
got banned. But
you
guys just said this brought him to the spotlight.
So if you really want to go that route, then that means any journalist doing their job.
But let me explain, Carlos. Because when Alex Jones did this was in the early 2000s, by the way.
No, yeah.
His channel, his Infowars, catapulted in 2008.
No, yes, but I'm correct. So it took a while to get there.
It took a while. This wasn't the factor that made him famous. It was another level, because he got him banned. He put a lot of reports about the 9/11 stuff.
Yeah,
he said it was a fake ritual. It was a ritual, and he said it was a doll. He said it was a doll, but he's saying it's weird.
So he admitted that the ritual that he recorded was fake.
No.
It was a doll.
It was an actual ritual with the whatever fake doll, but it was the intention of the doll behind it. It was like how I say this. It's almost like practicing a
no, I know,
not having to sacrifice.
No, I get it.
He's not getting recorded.
Would you ever entertain the idea that he staged the whole thing, or is that out of?
No, he actually snuck in.
No,
he snuck in.
No, they snuck.
So there's no question in your mind that he did not have the capability.
People from the Bohemian Grove that have gone have said that it's true.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can try to go there now, and it's guarded heavily. Like you cannot get in there.
I mean, my house is guarded heavily.
No, I'm pretty sure I can get in there somehow.
I like this.
It's not even like a.
I like this, bro. I can break you in 2 minutes.
Okay,
because
put it this way. Your house is on a main street, right? So it's not hard to at least go to the front door.
But you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, right?
No, I get what you're saying. But
when you host a ritual in the middle of the woods, and you have the surrounding areas, like you're talking about acres, acres before you get to the main, section of where the owl is, which is where they host the rituals.
Yeah,
that's all public area, but yet they block it off that you can't get in there.
Yeah, is that not okay to do?
Not for that purpose.
We're not saying it's not okay. We're not saying it's private property. What we're trying to say is that they do that every year, and that's actually real because there are people who actually were invited to go that were members. Because he confronted one of the high members. I have to look up the interview, and he says we don't talk about what happens in the grove.
Correct. And the people around there, the people that work there, there's a video out there of people that have worked there before. They basically say like, listen, I don't want to talk about what happens up there.
Yeah. So my position is that I'm not going to say no. This is impossible that it happened. Obviously, all these elements are possible. Do people drink blood? Yeah. Is there like a dark web where you can go and order kids and all these things are possible. But it's also possible. For me, in my eyes, that he could have just staged it. He could have faked it.
No, that was not staged.
Yeah, no.
At least that aspect of it is not staged. But the problem is, once you go into conspiracy, I used to see InfoWars probably like in 2014, and I stopped seeing it because everything became to me a conspiracy theory, and then you see everything as a conspiracy when it's not.
But I will say this. I will say this though. Alex Jones and his InfoWars. They are known to be conspiracies, right? But the problem
that come true eventually.
But the problem is that after so many claims that he has made and they have been accurate, I no longer see him as a fool. I see him as a person that you don't have to believe everything he says, but at least have the open mind to look into it yourself.
I think the issue, Carlo, is sometimes that's why I stopped seeing the news. Sometimes if you get overloaded, so much information. It makes you fucking depressed. It makes you like, yo, what the hell is wrong with this world?
For example, you know why I believe this whole Diddy shit? Because I also believe in the whole Pizzagate bullshit. And I read through all those
and they said it was bullshit.
I read through all those documents. It was like 500 pages. And the amount of keywords and fucking phrases that made no fucking sense that you got coming from Anthony Weiner and Hillary Clinton about talking about kids and shit, bro. Come on, man.
You know what was the major trafficking was in Haiti.
So in my mind,
guess what happened? Guess what happened with the government in Haiti when it came out? They tumbled the government. And what they have right now is chaos.
In my mind, right? In my mind, we're like when I get approached with like stories like this, right? Like conspiracy theories. I'm not saying like I believe in some conspiracy theories.
Which one?
I don't.
Which one? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. If you have to name one right now, which one would it be?
I have one.
The Catholic Church sex traffics children.
That's not a conspiracy. That's a known fact, bro.
That is a conspiracy theory because it hasn't been proven yet. So it's a conspiracy theory. Yeah.
No, it's been proven. No, it's been proven.
It's not. It hasn't been proven.
You have a lot of Catholic.
It hasn't been proven.
You have a lot of Catholic.
There's been rape.
Hold on. You have a lot of Catholic priests and stuff raping little kids.
Yeah, but that's not trafficking.
Instead of them
being trafficking.
Carlos, hold on. Instead of them being, turned in to authorities, what they do is they basically move them from church to church and hoping it never happens again.
So you know what's interesting? So when the Boston Globe was conducting their investigation on all these pedophilic pastors in like New England and specifically in the Boston concentrated area, they were going to blow up with this story. This was like a huge story developing at the Boston Globe. And when that story was going to blow up, the week they were just going to drop this bomb, 9/11 happened.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the building.
Isn't that crazy?
18?
And now the eyes have shifted away from Catholicism to Muslims.
Bro, I think it was Building 7. It was a building.
Wait. What do you believe in that? Hold on. Because this is a rare sight right now of this guy even thinking about a conspiracy theory. So what do you actually think? Do you think about
I think the Catholic Church is so freaking powerful. We're talking about They are
They have all the
rich
power.
out of your
Come on.
mind. Rich out of your
They
freaking
had
mind.
power to control kings. That's why the freaking King James Bible existed, because
the ability to hire some Middle Eastern guys to just crash a plane into the towers.
Yeah.
How about
Believe it.
you have explanation for
and plus you think they're stupid? They're not gonna know the Boston Globe is conducting this huge research on all their pedophilic pastors, and maybe it might unlock an even deeper investigation into like the whole thing. They're like, no, we need to avert these eyes.
I have a
we
conspiracy
got
theory.
something big.
I have one that's happening right now, but I don't know if I can say it because YouTube might ban this video.
So probably don't. If you got to question it, you probably shouldn't say it.
No, it's not bad. It's not like I'm gonna say it. Okay. Look up Gaza. Look up Gaza Canal.
Okay.
What
I'll
happened?
leave it right there.
All right, we'll look up Gaza Canal.
We'll look that up and we'll cover that next week, I guess. I don't know.
Let's see what Orlando Brown got to say about
Diddy,
this.
You gave me the oosh-gash goosh-mash. You gave me the oosh-gash muaf, the smoosh-mash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You gave me the oosh-gash muash. I love it, yo.
What is that?
I love it. You gave me the oosh-gash muash.
Oh man.
He gave him the oosh wash goosh gosh.
So when he came out with that, everybody called him crazy.
He still sounds crazy, but it's crazy true. It's crazy true now.
Now, doesn't it?
Oh man, he's. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey guys, let me rephrase the question. The word Ben Gurion Canal.
Ben Gurion Canal.
Yeah, Ben Gurion. That's the name they're giving it. And it cuts through Gaza, by the way. Just saying.
Okay. We'll make sure to link it down below to see.
Yeah. I mean,
every war, even if it's religious, has an underlying financial reason behind it.
Of course.
Duh.
The United States had.
I think niggas go to war for nothing, bro.
Okay, terrorism is one reason they go to war. But when you actually look deeper into it, it's not really terrorism. There's other aspects of it.
Correct.
You had the United States with the Vietnam War with the Gulf of Tonkin issue. You had the Iraq War, had nothing to do with 9/11. That's a whole side project they had. And wait, it's not labeled a war, remember, because wars have to be approved by Congress.
Yeah, I mean, there's never been a war that had nothing to do with money. It has something to do with money or power. That's always been the case. There's never been. Think of a war that just wasn't about any of that shit. Like, there's no war. It's every war humans have ever fought was for money or for land. Yeah, money or land.
Resources.
Yeah.
Some sort of resource. Yeah. We don't go to war just for like nothing. Like, but there's gotta be. You know what I think? Here's a good conspiracy theory.
Here we go. We should call this Conspiracy Fridays instead of Real Estate Fridays.
This is averting our eyes away from something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so I thought about that. And the only thing that would make sense is still the Epstein list.
No.
Because as soon as
it makes you think about Epstein. That's the problem with your theory. It makes you think about Epstein.
And it makes you think. No, this is two wars that's going on right now, Carlos. You have the Ukraine war and you have the Gaza war going on at the same time. Where the United States, at least the president said, we're going to keep backing Israel with its genocide. So
but I don't know. So you can try to, I guess, hide or not hide. You can try to blend in that you're in the middle of a war. Sure, you can do that, but I don't think they really go that deep unless it affects.
Have a migrant crisis.
Hold on. I think it don't really. How I say this? I think it doesn't go that deep unless somebody is really humiliated or they have something dark to hide. A war, yeah, whatever. That's the United States going into war. Great, you can try to hide that. But if you have elected officials or somebody really high up somewhere that has really dark secrets in a closet and it's about to get exposed, yeah, something, you know, to divert the situation is going to come about.
Yeah, because right now you have a situation. And I follow the YouTube channel, and they bring up proof about what's going on in New York with the migrant crisis they're having.
Yeah, but that's not to hide, man. That do that shit in plain sight.
That's not. That's not.
Let me explain
They're
the
giving them
situation.
debit cards at this point.
Don't you remember we spoke about this last week about Florida passing his no squatter law?
Yeah, but
wait.
Like, that's little shit for them.
Yeah, that's little. That's little.
Bro,
I don't know.
Okay, Jose, why do you think they're trying to cover? Why do you think they're trying to cover, Jose?
We just
definitely not the mic. Hey, Diddy, you mind taking a bullet so that way people can stop talking about these fucking immigrants that we want?
What do you think they're trying to cover, Jose?
It's gotta be a big. It's gotta be a big thing.
If they're not covering the 2 wars that's going on right now, that we're funding, we're not directly in the war. We're funding through the back doors.
Nah.
What is it then?
Well, I just told you. I just gave you a perfectly good example. If I was one of the higher ups, and all my buddies are in the higher ups, and we all have influential power like there's no tomorrow, and I'm on that list, and so are my buddies. You don't think I'm gonna do everything possible to get my name off that list, or at least not to show it? Of course I would. 100%. So I'm not saying that's the one, but if there was to be one, that's a very valid one.
But the statement Jose said was this whole P. Diddy shit is to cover up something that's going on.
Yeah.
What is it covering up? If it's not the 2 wars that we're going on right now, that we're inadvertently poking Russia.
You can't go on TV. You can't go on YouTube without seeing P. Diddy's face all over.
The more that he's in the spotlight, they're gonna say, you know what? Epstein wasn't even that bad, I guess, because the list hasn't even came out. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Let me finish what I gotta say. Right? If I was someone that was not really paying attention like that and just basically going about my day in most of the cases, I would see that, I would already by now, I would have forgotten about the Epstein case. Epstein's already dead. Whatever her name, Maxwell, is, she's in jail. We haven't got the list. We're not gonna get the list. It is what it is. Oh wait, what is Diddy doing? Oh my God, let me look over here. Now I'm so focused on what Diddy's doing that the list for me now is irrelevant.
Carlos, only urban people are looking into Diddy.
No.
Everybody's looking at Diddy. What are you talking about?
No. What are you talking about, bro? Everybody's
seen a video. I seen a video where a guy sat next to Drake and asked him, "Hey, are you famous?"
What?
Come on, bro.
Yes,
bro.
Yes, there is a
Who
video.
hired this guy? Bro. Get this guy out of this right now. Who hired
Jose,
this guy?
Get out of here. Jose,
so they were recording themselves. Ask a random person that they're Drake.
Was recording from outside and showed the video. I can forward it to you.
Jose, so is he saying right now that Diddy's not famous? Is that what he's saying right now?
No, I'm saying right now is that the Diddy case is not strong enough to cover up if they are covering something up that's major.
If you go anywhere on YouTube right now, that's literally the only thing you see, bro.
Bro, I went to work. We got all these TVs. It was all Diddy all the time, bro. It was crazy. You can't.
Yeah, but I want to know what the fuck are they using Diddy?
The problem is that this guy really does live in his man cave. That's the issue.
But I want to know what the fuck are they covering up? If it's not 2 wars that we're funding, that were helped to fund, what are they covering up?
That's the big question. You know what?
The way Jose said it is they're using Diddy as a scapegoat.
Yeah, and it's working because we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yes,
it's working. Because we even have a show right now dedicated to what P. Diddy's doing, and there's something else. It could be something else that's just like developing, and everybody's looking at P. Diddy because he's I don't know. He's doing something with Meek Mills or something. I don't know, bro.
Did we lose a nuclear weapon or some shit? Like what is going on?
Which is another thing about Meek Mill, yo. So when he got, when they started coming at Meek, Meek had only one job. His job was to deny any allegations that he was gay. Bro, he didn't do that not once. He started just going off about I'm better than this, I'm better than that. Not once did he ever deny that he didn't sleep with Diddy, bro. That's crazy.
Sometimes
was he ever asked directly?
Yes.
There's videos of him being asked directly, "Hey, did you sleep with Diddy?"
Yeah, there were people like basically tagging him on Twitter, and he would like repost and just like write completely something else that's different.
Do you think you would get tired of answering that question if someone kept asking you, "Yo, you smashed this dude"?
No, you know what? I would.
You wouldn't get tired.
No, wait. I would at least address it once. Like if I was accused of sleeping with another guy, even though I'm heterosexual, yeah, I would address that shit ASAP.
Like, I haven't checked, so I don't know if you addressed it or not.
I don't know.
Hey, Jose,
if you don't do it at all, man.
Did you see that? Did you see that planet that NASA found 7 trillion miles away that had artificial light?
Are we talking about P. Diddy? Or are we talking about space right now, bro?
Planet? What the fuck, bro?
He's Planet of the Apes right now.
No, I was gonna say,
yo, this guy, man, it's like he wants to use the hour and like attack everything at once, yo.
This is the filler episode part that people fast forward. Just ignore what this man is saying.
Jesus Christ!
Why are they trying? Like I said, I understand the emphasis on it, but why? What they're covering up? Because always when
so you're saying what you just said right now is that they got P. Diddy all over the news because you think we found aliens. That's what you're trying to say right now.
No,
we found aliens. Is that what you're saying,
bro? That would destroy everything here. There was the proof that yo, bro, we have proof that artificial light on a different planet. That was some shit. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, bias. It's just water reflecting light. It was just water. I'm sorry.
No, it was not, bro.
It was water. It was just water, bro. I'm sorry.
This dude is reaching, bro. He's reaching.
It was just a planet. It's a planet covered in water, ice, and a little bit of light shined off of it, and now everybody's like, "Oh, it's alien."
Well, you know what? If they're covering that, they did a good job because I ain't never heard about that.
Yeah, that's a lame ass. Nah, that's too. Nah, bro.
It's either covered up because it's irrelevant or just because it's way too much, you know?
Nah, bro. They're covering something up, and they're doing a very good job because we probably won't even find out about it for another year or two.
So with this being said, with the statement that you just made, that they're definitely using this to cover up, you know, and it might be true. If they are, wait, hold on. If they are using this to cover up, right? Do you not believe anything that of was actually going on?
Well, I mean, do you trust the news?
No. Let me rephrase the question. Let me make sure I say it right. They could be using this to cover up.
Yeah.
And let's just say that they are. But do you actually believe that the situation itself is real?
It's possible.
Because it can be real, and not be a big deal to cover up. You know what I'm saying?
Are you asking me that they're using this to cover something up, but this thing just so happens to be a true thing anyway?
Correct. What do you think? Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. So he's being charged with sex trafficking. He's a powerful dude. I don't know if he messed around with Meek Mills. I don't know that. Could he be gay? Probably. P. Diddy could be gay.
Has there ever been, to your recollection, right? To anybody's recollection here, growing up, right? If you knew somebody, right, and you always say, "Hey, he's Mad Diddy." Hey, bro, that dude's Mad Diddy, and everybody starts saying, "Yo, he's Mad Diddy." Just so happens that when you grow older, you found out he was actually Diddy. Like, and I'm saying Diddy for the saying gay.
Yeah,
there's only so many times you could be accused of doing something and actually, kind of be true.
My thing is, Carlos, in this situation, on the real,
Jose's like, I've been called that a couple of times.
I know. I'm like,
situation,
am I?
Oh man!
I have not looked into it that deep. I don't know. One, I haven't looked into it that deep. I looked at a few videos. That's it. And previous past before this shit came out, I didn't even care less what's going on in that corner. I did not look into it. I didn't see any documentaries or people talking about it. I don't know shit about it. So I'm gonna be like, is it possible? Yes.
About what? About what?
About Diddy. Like you said that there was previous things that happened that people have said even before this case started. I didn't hear any of it or see anything of it. I'm gonna say, is it possible? Yes. Do I think it's true? It's possible, but I don't know because I have no. It's not something that I look into.
The reason why the reason why it wouldn't have been popular or really like spoken widely about is the problem with defamation laws, right? You know, you got to be careful with what you do or what you say about somebody.
Allegedly.
Yeah, everything's alleged.
Is that in every state? Is that federal?
That's like federal. That's a federal thing. You can't just go around saying Diddy did something. He could sue you. You see, Cardi B sued a YouTuber.
Yeah,
you guys know that, right? And she won.
She won. Yeah,
Carlos, can I sue Jose for his fucking edits?
Yeah. Look, you said what you said. I didn't force you to say anything that you didn't want to say. So you gotta look into the mirror, buddy, and be like,
Jose just basically takes the clips and puts them together. That's it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
He's not making any lies up.
I'm not dressing up as you. I'm not cutting my hair and being like, oh.
So okay, what do you guys think happens next? And you know what? Let's start making some predictions, right? To see how
I think.
Wait, hold on. Let me set the guidelines. He wants to jump in.
He's like, I know.
Like, bro, hold on. All right. So first, we gotta say who do we think is gonna be next, because we know for a fact more names are gonna come out. And what is the timeline if and so Diddy is guilty? Will he be put away? And if he is gonna be put away, so one, who do you think is next? Two, if Diddy is guilty, how long do you think it'll take to actually come to a conclusion, as kind of like R. Kelly? And number three, after that happens, if and when Jay's, the thing with Diddy comes about and he is guilty, whatever the case is, what happens next?
All right.
What do you think?
You go first.
You go first.
Wait, everybody wants to speak. Now nobody wants to speak.
I think Jay is next if he has any involvement. I said give the guy the benefit of the doubt, but he's up there in power also. He's next. It's gonna take at least with the amount of money that fucking Puff Daddy has, it's gonna take a couple of years before that shit goes through.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
This shit is gonna be a while, and I think I love how the rap game says, "Oh, no snitching." A lot of heads are gonna fall if you want that plea deal. He's taking a lot of people with him if they're involved. And I'm talking about not just regular. I'm talking about high up people. I'm talking about.
So he's gonna put a
executive producers. The shit of Universal are gonna be coming down with him.
You think he's gonna flip?
Yeah. Everyone fucking Snoop Dogg flipped. He's gonna flip. When that shit hits the hammer, hits the thing saying you're gonna get 20 years in jail, he's gonna flip.
Yeah. I think I've been hearing a lot about Prince Harry and the royal family.
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, he's in the Epstein's things too.
I think the royal family, they something else, man. There's something else. There's something. I mean, obviously, they doctored
the royal family. They ain't royal to nobody.
I don't know how they got all that power. They technically own the land. That's the reason why they have power. The only reason they're a monarchy.
Yeah, listen, I don't believe in having actual kings and queens and all that bullshit.
But Carlos, the only reason why they're kings is because they own the land.
No, I understand that, but I know. I understand why, but I don't agree with it. They shouldn't be.
No,
me neither.
They shouldn't be your majesty. Fuck out of
here. They are kings and queens because legend. If I'm to understand this correctly, they were appointed by God Himself. That's that's like legend. These kings were appointed. They convinced their ancestors, convinced followers, hey, God appointed me the leader of this clan, this land. I am king, anointed by God. And then of course you have the Catholic Church, especially in Europe, who also agree and be like, yeah, this guy anointed by. That's why the whole ceremony takes place in the Catholic Church when they
Don't they have the Church of England?
Yeah, Church of England. Yeah, they're buddies, man.
This is why being a cat. Well, I'm not saying whatever.
Bro,
let me rephrase from saying
that. You're about to say some shit. You're about to say some shit.
Oh my god!
You about to get a lot of people. Remember, we Hispanic, bro. We're Hispanic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Catholics.
I'll leave it at that with the Catholics.
Yes.
But let's just say I don't agree with Catholics.
Okay. Leave it like that, bro. We don't want the Vatican coming to attack us either, bro.
Yeah, right.
What you gotta say, Jose?
Yeah, so I mean, I think maybe if we're doing bets, I'm a bet the royal family's next. They're coming after somebody in the royal family. There's been some news about Prince Harry attending some of these parties. They might.
Harry now? Oh, it's a son.
He's gonna be a prince. He's after. Yeah, he's like so far in line. He's like.
Who's the king now? Philip? Is it Philip his name?
No. The father. I forget their names.
Father, yeah.
Yeah, but Prince Harry was the second born child. The firstborn would be next in line, and then his son would be next in line. So Prince Harry has been knocked down like 5 notches now because of the kids. Yeah. So unless a whole
talk about a demotion.
Yeah, unless the whole family gets on an airplane and they all die, yeah, Prince Harry ain't gonna be king. But yeah, I think
So you don't think is anybody in the music or Hollywood you really think is probably Prince Harry?
Yeah, I think they might try to drag
they're
some big
attacking
names.
the royalty right now. They're attacking that whole monarchy shit right now.
But the fact that Prince Harry is in the same conversation with Epstein and Diddy, like how much can you fuck up in life? Like, bro, you're in the middle of the 2 worst things that can possibly be happening right now.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And again, and to answer your other question, do I think Diddy's going to get charged with anything?
Well, no, not charged, convicted.
Well, I mean, you got to get charged
hard,
before you.
Yeah,
so you think he's going to get charged?
Okay, I guess would he be charged with child trafficking? Because you could get charged with other misdemeanor stuff. So yeah. So let's say, okay, my question would be child trafficking. You think he's going to get charged with that?
Jose, don't prosecutors sometimes to charge somebody. To charge somebody like they did with instead of going after them, like let's say they're doing a crime, but instead of they go through the IRS session and tax avoidance.
Oh
like
yeah.
They did with what's that guy's name from Chicago, the gangster?
Yeah, Al Capone.
Al Capone. Instead of going Al Capone for his crime, they went after him for tax evasion.
They got him through tax evasion. IRS was
you think they'll do the same thing with Diddy? So instead of charging Diddy with sex trafficking, they're like, "Oh no, bro, you fucking avoid a whole bunch of taxes."
I mean, it's gotten to the point where if you're rich enough,
before we continue, Diddy has legal money. Al Capone
yeah. The thing is,
Al Capone have more money,
but it was illegally made.
Yeah, and on top of that, like P. Diddy has so many businesses. He hired CPAs. You kind of learn from past experience. I'm pretty sure everybody looked at Al Capone and was like, we got to hire CPAs. We got to hire people who know the tax code better than us. Yeah. So that way we can do all the swishy swashy. We all,
But not even that.
Not always.
But not even that. Like I said, Diddy made his money. So him not paying his taxes, it's not the problem.
No, Carl, because there's a lot of rich artists that made a lot of money that have to go back and pay the rest 20, 30. Even
but you're talking about bottom of the barrel artists that have no idea what the
Steve
fuck.
Harvey. Is Steve Harvey bottom of the barrel?
There's no way that Jay-Z or P. Diddy are not paying their taxes, bro.
Is Steve Harvey bottom of the barrel? Steve Harvey was literally paying his taxes. Wait, he was paying his taxes to the accountant. The accountant was not paying.
Okay, that's different. That's different. That's not avoiding taxes.
You're still liable. You're still liable.
Yeah, but that's not avoiding taxes.
No, but he could have gone to jail. Because remember, even though you're not filing the taxes, the accountant is representing you.
We're having a serious conversation here. You're over here
I'm
find a loophole.
He wasn't going to go to jail because he couldn't prove tax evasion. All the best they could do is that, look, you missed payments and it was a mistake. And he could prove that the accountant was actually the one that was fucking
correct. Now, that situation would have been different if he had advised his accountant to do that. That's different.
Yeah, and he learned his lesson. Correct. He got like 20 CPAs now who check everybody else's work. You know what I mean? He's like, I ain't just gonna leave it to one guy anymore.
I'm just saying the prosecutor's gonna find the easiest way to get this dude on the bars, because if they find a way if they go, let's say by this, and there's not enough proof, they can't get him locked up behind bars.
Yeah.
The prosecutor wants to get a conviction because he wants to get voted for something else.
I will say this though, even though he had all these allegations from the very beginning or a long time ago, once he sued the CEO of Ciroc, that's kind of when it went downhill. Yeah.
He did?
He sued the CEO of Ciroc like 5 months ago. So he was like, "Oh, you're gonna sue me? Okay, let me throw the book at you and look at all this shit." Dude, this is the problem.
That is a big ass coincidence.
When you how I say this? When you don't hurt somebody, but when you piss off the wrong person, they're coming after you, bro. They're coming after you.
He was an investor in Ciroc, right? He's like an investor in Ciroc.
He was the face of Ciroc. He owned some shares in Ciroc, like some partnership, whatever. But he was not the CEO. So when he sued,
I didn't. You think it was funny, bro? Nobody said that shit. I've seen a whole bunch of pdiddy shit. Nobody mentioned that lawsuit.
I think we just found out what they were trying to cover up.
Yeah, there you go.
Just saying.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's deep enough,
bro. I don't know how powerful the CEO of Ciroc is. I don't even know who he is, but
pretty powerful.
From there.
Yeah, I mean,
multi-billionaire. Put it that way.
Yeah,
who do you think is next, Bello? Who you think is next?
I think Jay-Z.
You think it's Jay-Z?
I think Jay-Z. But now, no, I do think it's Jay-Z. I think it's. I'm gonna stick with that.
I don't think I've ever heard. I don't think I've ever heard like anyone say any sex trafficking thing about.
No. Not so much.
I don't think sex trafficking.
Not so. I don't think Jay-Z is on that sex trafficking. I think he's just on the homosexuality thing.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
because nowadays, like 99% of the shit that 50 Cent be posting on his Instagram tends to be true. And he called Jay-Z a fucking fruitcake like 3 or 4 years ago.
Fucking 50 Cent is like a notorious troll.
Not for now, but 50 Cent has been calling this for years, FYI.
I mean, it's not illegal.
No, it's not illegal. But what I'm saying,
I don't think that would even come out or anything.
No, but what I'm saying is, and again, I don't have any issue with homosexuality.
Jay-Z.
Hold on, I don't have any problem with that. With being homo and whatever. That's whatever. The main issue is that in the music industry and in Hollywood, this is the thing. This is a thing that is a real thing. If you really want to catapult and go up in your career, you got to do some gay shit. You got to do some Diddy shit.
Do you think everyone at the top is doing gay shit?
That's a good question. It'll be naive for me to say everybody because I don't know. I think the majority of people do. Yes.
You're saying 60%.
I'm saying people that I'm saying it's more likely for industry plants. So, for example, people that basically come out of nowhere and all of a sudden they're starting to win Grammys and shit like this. Yeah, I think those people definitely sleep their way to the top.
Sleep their way to the top?
Yeah, well, sleep or do some sexual favors. Yes.
You think 50 Cent was part of that? Because 50 Cent was in the top for a long time.
No, 50 Cent. Yeah, but he didn't get there out of nowhere. Like this dude was throwing out mixtapes for years, and the way he was coming out and doing it was throwing shit at other people. He didn't do it. Nobody put him in that position. That's the difference.
Eminem.
No. But what I'm saying is nobody like took him and just like, hey, let me place you over here so you can sell more albums. No, this dude came at everybody's throat. He got famous basically by being a troll, and it worked.
Jose, you need help your game, bro?
I don't know because for me, it's hard to distinguish a industry plant from someone who I just never heard of.
You know who's an industry plant?
Because like Eminem, for example, I didn't know who Eminem was.
You know who's
that girl?
Ice Spice, right? Ice Spice. Sexy Red, right? Yeah. But like to me, they're no different than like a Justin Bieber or a or Eminem, where it's like there was one point where I just never heard of Eminem, and then all of a sudden I'm listening to Eminem.
But it's one thing.
Has background.
It's one thing.
Eminem was very local.
It's one thing when you find out about them that they're already famous. It's another thing. Hey, you have an upcoming artist.
Eminem before he was famous. He had Infinity. which was technically his first album that nobody ever heard of before the Slim Shady LP. And he was famous in Detroit. That's been proven that he's been famous in Detroit as a battle rapper, not as a rapper.
They had a catalog.
50 Cent had a million like Carl said. He had a whole bunch of mistakes. I don't think a million, but I seen 2 of them before he did the Give Rich or Die Trying.
50 Cent had like 20.
And what 50 Cent did, he said how he did it. 50 Cent, he would buy like these Mercedes and show up at these parties and like, how the hell did this guy afford his Mercedes? The watch.
You see
and
that,
that's
right?
how.
This guy's Wi-Fi is crazy.
Yeah, you froze for a second, but you came back. You came back.
Thanks Spectrum for that shit.
Go ahead.
We thought your Wi-Fi was down again. I don't know.
Just because you don't see the previous effort that an artist does before they got famous doesn't mean that they're an implant. This Ice Spice Girl, I can't find shit on her like any previous like underground record.
But that's the thing. So here's my argument, because people are like saying, "Oh, this is an industry plan. This is an industry plan." I think it's the evolution of how artists are coming to the spotlight now because of social media. Because
but you can't
things like that. Wait. Let me finish my argument. If someone in the industry identifies someone that they think, okay, she looks a certain way, she sounds a certain way, I like her, she's not well known, but because of my platform, because of how much I have access, I'm going to throw her into the spotlight because I have a good feeling that this person is going to blow up. Now, if that's what you call an industry plant, then that's an industry plant. But to me, I don't see anything inherently wrong, mainly because the whole landscape of music and media and being famous has changed because of social media. It's not the same like it was before.
No,
like Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny won't be famous right now.
Which is why I said I don't think everybody is, does certain things to get up there. But the majority of the ones that are up there, yeah, I really do believe that, they have to do some shit.
What exactly do I have a question. What exactly do the Kardashians do?
Well,
her mom. That's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, I mean the Kardashians really just tap into what women like to do. They just gossip because only women watch that. It's like literally only women, and the women are like the main audience, right, for that sort of thing. But anyway, so I mean, P. Diddy, like I stated before, it's not unbelievable for me to think that P. Diddy might be homosexual. He might be doing some really sketchy stuff with drugs. Because like when people are introduced with a lot of power and a lot of access, for some reason they get corrupt. A lot of people get corrupt. That's it. It's point blank period. It's like you just see them just like, I don't know what it is about power, but apparently when you get a lot of it, it corrupts absolutely. What's that phrase? Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So, it like look at Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey. Everybody knows Dave Ramsey, right?
Of course.
Multi-billionaire. Do you guys think he might be corrupt on some level?
It depends on what you're accusing him of.
I'm not accusing him of anything.
No.
I'm just saying.
Not accusing him. Like, in what category do you want to put him in? Do I think he's corrupt financially, or do I think he's corrupt like raping little kids?
I don't know. Yeah, is it possible? Would you be shocked if it came out that Dave Ramsey was accused of something?
It depends on what.
It depends. So you would.
No, but what I'm saying is because the reason why I say that it depends is because you attach certain things to certain people, right? Do I think? Yeah. So, for example, do I think Dave Ramsey is capable of doing some pyramid scheme with a multi-level marketing company? Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. I see.
Which is why, do I believe that Diddy has a major part in whatever's going on with kids and homosexuality? Yeah, I can see that because he's been accused of it for years. So something like that, yeah. Now, if you're telling me, oh, Jay-Z is scamming people with a multi-level marketing company, I would have expected that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would have.
Right.
I guess different crimes or different things you get attached to different people. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Why you say it like that?
No, I'm just thinking of something. Yeah, I guess depending on the demographic.
Yeah, it depends on the individual.
Yeah, because you wouldn't think Eminem is doing a very sophisticated hedge fund scheme.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, I wouldn't ever expect that, but he might be. I don't know.
Because he's ghetto.
Well, he's not ghetto, but he doesn't have that background.
He doesn't have that background.
Or there hasn't been sufficient rumors in the past about that type of stuff.
Sufficient rumors.
Bro. Listen, next time I'm gonna come here with my tinfoil hat, bro, because half of that shit plays out. I'm telling you.
We'll see what happens.
Half of that shit plays out. So 50% of the time you're wrong.
Which is guys, 50% is pretty good.
Guys,
50% is not a good.
Really?
If
you're in baseball and you bat 50%, you're getting paid 7 figures.
Have you guys seen the clock?
What?
The what?
The clock.
What?
What?
The time.
Oh, the time. Oh, yeah. We're overtime.
Well, overtime.
We're overtime. Obviously, talking about P. Diddy's escapades has taken a toll on Bias's mind. He's like, oh, this getting way too much. Oh my God, he's giving me the squishy property.
When you go to conspiracy theory, it becomes a fucking tunnel.
I know.
It keeps expanding.
It's a black hole.
And it never ends. Like a black hole. It just never ends.
Just
bro,
again here.
You guys never want to pass the hour mark.
Can I say something? You never know what I'm going to say, bro.
When we do real estate conversations, you guys do not want to pass the hour mark. But if it's P. Diddy, apparently calls as an exception, it's fucking 16 minutes or past.
Well, I mean, P. Diddy's trending right now, so that's a big difference. But what I was going to say is, hey, listen, instead of just doing real estate Fridays, we could do conspiracy Fridays too. Just saying. Yeah.
We could.
There's plenty of them.
We could. We've been talking about
mega churches that we're going to cover.
Mega churches, yeah. It's because the rabbit hole is much deeper with these topics. Real estate, there's not a whole, real estate can be deep, but it's not as deep as it's not really that deep. You buy a house, you rent it out, and that's the whole shebang. What the fuck?
We never talk about like fucking we never talk about how should you hold the house and that aspect of the game. We just talk about what's on the top layer.
Right, surface.
Well, I mean, I did have a horror story that me and this dude kind of went through the last week. We could probably cover that another time. Obviously, we're well over the hour now, so we'll see what we do next week for sure.
We'll see what we do. If P. Diddy doesn't drop another bombshell, then we'll talk about it. But
you know what? We're gonna keep Fridays open.
Yeah, it's open. It's open. We had a little mini series of landlord horror stories. Right now we
go and continue.
Yeah. And right now we just talking about P. Diddy because it's all over the news. I mean, everybody's talking about P. Diddy. You got to talk about P. Diddy. Everybody. There's people that don't even know who P. Diddy is, and they're talking about it.
Like P. Diddy himself is talking to himself right now. Like,
he's like, "What did I do? What meeting did I miss with the Illuminati that I'm not like? They didn't loop me in on this. They're throwing me under the bus." Yeah, right now, in my opinion, P. Diddy is laying low. He's talking to all his lawyers. And he's preparing for the absolute worst.
Yeah.
For me, that's what he's doing. He's preparing for the worst. He got a whole team just like, all right, what's the worst that could happen? Let's tackle it this way. He's just being strategic. That's what I would do. I would lock.
Yeah, I think you have to, because you don't want to run into when you're basically incriminating yourself by speaking. You want to let your lawyers do that for you.
Yep. He got a whole squad right now. So. But yeah, man, this has been a pretty interesting conversation. We've kind of went all over the place, over the place with this conversation.
That's why it's alive.
I mean, Baez even tried to take us into outer space. So
he's out here saying it's a gay planet somewhere.
He's turning this into a Fast and Furious movie for a second. I'm like, we're going into space now. but yeah, man, let us know what y'all think. Is this a cover up? Is something going on? Is there something else going on? Let us know, because we have no idea. The news is doing a really good job, and all we're looking at is P. Diddy. Y'all think P. Diddy did it? You think P. Diddy's doing something?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. I just noticed that we got somebody in the YouTube saying Diddy Rapstein. Oh man, see, they agree with it. They agree with it. I'm telling you, it's a
Diddy
real
Rapstein. Yeah, everybody's looking at Epstein, Diddy, and what was I don't know. I feel like Epstein was also a cover up for something else. I don't know. Who knows, bro? Who knows? We don't know. I don't know. That's all I know. All I know is that I don't know. I don't know shit. So let us know. Let us know what you know. Now, I mean, drop a comment, like the video. Happy Friday. I hope y'all enjoy the weekend. It looks like a good weekend. And we'll catch y'all next time. This is the mother man cave, son. We out.